Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to set up the device tab correctly on program. The first thing you need to have on your PC is LDplayer installed. So you should have LDplayer just installed on your PC. You have not to do anything with the LDplayer, just install it and keep in mind where it was installed. The first folder you need to select is the LDplayer location. You browse and you need to select where is your LDplayer installed. I already know that my LDplayer is installed on this location on drive D. You might have your LDplayer installed on drive C or drive D or drive E. It depends on yourself. The folder is correct. You can verify quickly by using the VMS, the VXbox 64, or sometimes it name it by LDplayer 9 by default. You select the folder. You make sure the path is not over. Sometimes people select like VMS, accidentally click on the folder and go to click OK. This is wrong. This is not correct. So only select the main folder of the LDplayer and you click load device. If it's still showing yellow and you don't have any LDplayer list on the table, the folder is incorrect. Try it again, find the correct folder. Is a folder you need to create for yourself. Normally I do make a folder on drive D, drive E or drive F, whatever. Make sure it a good drive for yourself to store all the data. Drive C is not the one I choose because whenever my window is not working, I need to reset the window, everything just gone with the format. So I will choose drive D. I create a new folder. Don't place it there directly. Create a folder. I normally name the folder very simple and quickly to find, so I always make it lit with 00 because the 0 is always on top, and I name it Bob System, something like that. It depends on you, just to make sure that you can notice it quickly, and select that empty folder. So create an empty folder and select it. You don't have to do anything with this folder, so just create an empty folder and select it, and you click load device again. It's not yellow, that it save. Okay, it's a good sign, so you can click save. Okay, in this tab you need to set up like the number of active LD, like how many LD instance to run at the same time. For example, my PC can run 5 or 4 at the same time, so I will try to run 4 to see the performance. Is everything good? I can up it to 5 and wait for LDplayer boot. So this is the time in second. When we open the LDplayer, it will take some time to open and loading the screen. For example, we can start it and it will like take this bar. So my PC is quick. Some PC is start like slower, so we need to count the second, estimate it maybe or a little over for program to wait for LD before take action, like to control the screen. And this is between LD start, it will wait for some time before start one to another, because open LD at the same time, it will overload your CPU. This is sometime. In case my PC, I will make it to 15, you can make it to 20, 30, you need to test it yourself. And the hardware acceleration is to use the CPU with Bob RAM, not LDplayer, it's Bob RAM. And the NVIDIA GPU, if you have the NVIDIA GPU on your computer. I have the NVIDIA RTX 2060 Super, that the NVIDIA GPU. I can check this. It's sometimes you run to pause and it close Bob RAM automatically. You can uncheck this because it's something wrong between the software and the driver and the GPU. It's just fine. Uncheck it. If it run okay, it's okay. And the next check is IP. If you check the IP, Bob RAM will open the LDplayer, open Bob IP and check where is the IP of the emulator, where is it. If you're using VPN, the program will know it is the US, Australia or India sometime. And you can check the IP address and check the GPU and time zone. The GPS is on LDplayer is here. You can see like it fake the location to where you want it to. But by checking this option, the GPS will automatically go with the IP address. You just change the VPN on the LDplayer, but program will change the GPS and the time zone for you. And you can do the block IP. You will open a country list. So for example, I will block a Thailand. I don't want to run on Thailand IP, so I will block it. Any emulator that go to Thailand IP address will be stop making. It will like cancel the operation and stop working. I will uncheck it for now. And add one configuration is the setting here. You can go to advanced, and the CPU and the GPU should be 2, and the minimum is 2 and 2. You can make it 4 and 4, it's okay, up to you, but the minimum is 2 and 2. Don't go below that. And the LDplayer arrangement is you can uncheck auto fit and play with the number, how it arranged on the screen, like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And the screen, I have 2 screens, so I select a smaller screen. After LDplayer is loaded, program will take that window and arrange on another screen. And this one is startup. If you check startup and you put the value of second here, when you open the shortcut of program here, after this second countdown, it will click run automatically. And auto stop here, you can set the time in the clock time, a 24-hour format, and click shutdown. Just show you anytime you run the software, and at the exact time it will trigger to stop running. And if you check shutdown, it will shut down your PC. So you can set the time, click the software to run, and at that time it will stop. It will close all LDplayer on your screen and shut down your PC. It's recommended to clear the cache, a clear connection between LDplayer and program, because the two have to make a very good connectivity between to make LDplayer is controllable. So in this case, I will use 200, so you can go to 220, but in my recommend it default is 200. Just check it. It will work great with a lot of instance of LDplayer. And this will clear the LDplayer side and relog in your Facebook account. It's not really like email and password relog in. It just come back with the account but with the fresh data. But to make sure that the LDplayer don't have anything like VPN or any app inside, you only have Facebook, and that's it. Because when it come back, it will come back only the LDplayer and the Facebook. And this is also similar, but it not clearing Facebook data, it clearing LDplayer data, like delete the LDplayer, install Facebook, and put the account back. So it depends on your case. And this close all LDplayer when stop. For example, when I don't check it, when I click stop, the LDplayer in the background it just open there because it's not opened by program. It will stop. It will close only LDplayer that it opened by itself. But this LDplayer is not open by itself. If I click this and click stop, it will close all the LDplayer on the background. It doesn't care like you open it by yourself or the software is open it. And that's all the setting here. The important is that these two folder, and this is the most important folder. You need to keep it securely. You delete it, everything you set up, everything like password, email, all this setup data, posting will be gone. It is in this specific folder. And in here, you can do like open LDplayer on here. You can check the data, but I need to reopen it because the first time I select the folder of the LDplayer, it will not recognize. Okay, good for now. It's not time for license. You can go to view the device. So I see everything like LDplayer 1 is manufacturer Samsung, the SIM serial, the MAC address, the Android ID, everything I can see here. If I want to keep that forever, I need to back up the data. So everything will be loaded into the table. Wherever you want to delete that, like for example, I want to delete that LDplayer, it will be gone. If I add another one, the value here is keeping the same. So it helps you to keep the same value. But make sure every time you want to change it, you need to delete it first before you make change. Or it's like you delete from multiplayer and the software just keep it there forever. So if you want to add another LDplayer, just click here. It's like now I have 1, 2, 3, and if I make another one, it will go down to 3 here. So you can make it happen here, delete or add a new one here, or just make it here. For example, I need to make 5 more, 3, 4, 5, and yes, it will do. If you want to delete it, you need to select like this and delete. It will alert you that everything will be gone. Click yes, it will be gone. That's it for the device. So in this setting, it does not run anything. It's just the configuration between LDplayer and program. So it does not run. If you click run, it will auto stop or ask you for the license. That's it. Nothing run here.